Closing earlier, bringing in security, and some workers declining late-night shifts. People are not going out at night like they used to in Chicago, and the business and hospitality community is reacting to the impact of spiking violence across the downtown area, where our Tara Molina has tracked crime at an all-time high since 2015. She is live tonight for us in River North. And Tara, business owners are understandably concerned about this.
Joe, concerned, and some tell me they've been forced to change their business models in light of this violence that we've tracked, again at an all-time high since 2015. We saw some here on State Street just last weekend. A drive-by shooting on State Street. This is video of the scene where 4 people were shot, 1 critically injured Sunday around 1 in the morning. In the heart of River North, an area full of bars, restaurants, shops, and hotels, it's one of the downtown neighborhoods where we've tracked a continued rise in violent crime. Still at a high since 2015, the impact now growing. Small businesses and restaurant owners across the downtown area telling us they're closing earlier, working with staff members no longer comfortable working late shifts, and now many restaurant owners.
We're having to pay out of our pocket to beef up security.
That's Stephen Hartenstein, a restaurant owner and representative of Stefani Restaurants and the Illinois Restaurant Association.
Safety is key. People won't go out unless they feel safe.
He told me it's not all bad. Here at Tavern on Rush, there have been nights this week with better numbers than last year, even without the late night business and an expanded patio. But for the Gold Coast neighborhood, another impacted by violence.
And we've got to take politics out of it and just make people feel safe.
Earlier this week, when asked specifically about spiking crime downtown,
one shooting is one too many.
Police Superintendent David Brown said what he said for months now.
All neighborhoods are important, is my response. I hope you quote me on that.
So we brought all of this to a criminologist.
I agree with the superintendent's statement that all neighborhoods are important and all residents of the city deserve to live in safe neighborhoods.
Arthur Larigio.
But these are not just residential communities we're talking about. The ones that are adversely affected are also epicenters.
He says for the city, tax revenue generation and the perception of all of Chicago for residents, visitors, and tourists.
And I would say these neighborhoods are beginning to be in jeopardy. So you don't want them to go past the point of no return. That is not imminent yet, but it's going to require an immediate police presence.
Alderman Brendan Riley told me in a statement the downtown area has lost hundreds of police officers that used to patrol these streets overnight. He's been working for years to bring them back, but that hasn't happened yet. We brought all of these concerns to Mayor Lori Lightfoot's office. No comment today. Reporting live in River North, I'm Tara Molina, CBS 2 News.
Tara, thank you. You can also find more of our past reporting on the issues in Tara's story and the latest crime figures. That's all on our website, cbschicago.com.
Another alderman, 48th Ward Alderman Harry Osterman, says he's stepping away from City Hall when his term ends next year. He says he's announcing it now to give someone else time to campaign in the community.
Right now, day 1 of the Pitchfork Music Festival in Union Park is in full swing. This year, the festival returns to its original July dates. It was moved to September last year because of COVID health and safety protocols. This is the 16th year for Pitchfork, and they have some big headliners this year, including the National and the Roots hitting the stage. A few other festivals taking place in the city today. The Fresh Fest at Navy Pier, the Chicago Latin Jazz Festival in Humboldt Park, the Moss Flow Reggaeton Festival on the east side, and also the Roscoe Village Burger Fest. Man,